Welcome to News in Nigeria TV, and this is another day, a wonderful Tuesday. And with me I have Mr. Raphael, and this morning we were talking about Obasanjo's visit to Tinubu. Is this not an act of betrayal? We know who Tinubu stands with. We know he stands with Peter Obi, and we know Tinubu. Yes, we know. Yes, but recently we are seeing him turning around. In the recent times, we can see him is pushing about Tinubu. He's asking Nigerians to be more patient with Tinubu.
No,
And indeed,
he has not said that.
indeed, yesterday he visited Tinubu.
Thank you. I've never seen Obasanjo telling Nigerians to be patient with Tinubu. No, I've not. Then again, let me make my point clear here. If Obasanjo visits Oluremi Tinubu, it does not mean Obasanjo is against the obedient movement. It doesn't entail Obasanjo, being hostile, showing hostility to labor movement. No, if he said the wife, he can. It's a free world. Obasanjo can visit Tinubu. It's a free world. It does not mean that Obasanjo is giving his support to APC, the most demonic party in the world. Obasanjo was once a Nigerian president. He can go to Tinubu and proffer solution, at least advice to him. Give him some experiences. I don't know what to understand. Guidelines on how to do this thing, because it is obvious that Tinubu is clueless. At least he will go there. If not Tinubu, Oluremi he would have given Oluremi some clues to deliver, at least to sell it off to her husband. I didn't understand. Or how to at least rule, because Tinubu has failed. It's a failure. So I expect Tinubu to pay visit to Akpabio, pay visit to Obasanjo, pay visit to Kachimu, Ketema, and give them the clues what it takes to be a charismatic leader, what it takes to give people good governance, what it takes to give people healthy democratic dividend. It's not all about talking blah 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 blah, lying to people, telling Nigerians lie on daily basis.
But he doesn't have to visit them before he can give them advice.
No, he must ask me why. Experience is the best teacher. He who has fished before has the clues, what it takes to raise fishermen. Impartation matters. If a passenger could talk or proffer advice to Tinubu on how to get it right, I think if Tinubu is a repentant, let me use the word, he could just learn from him. Mbi is a he-goat, that's smellish one. Very, very unrepentant. If Tinubu could turn a new leaf and become a repentant Mbi, that he-goat with Buabia, he could just get it right. Obasanjo has right to visit anybody. I'm not against that. Democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Mostly by the representatives of the people. I don't know what I understand. So Obasanjo being a former Democrat, anyway, we saw what happened or transpired during his regime, has every right to go to Aso Rock. At least to ask them, what's up? What's going on here? What do you guys think we are doing? He has right. Oluremi Tinubu has grown to goddess, up to the level of goddess with wings. He went there. He knew what he went there for. Allow Obasanjo to be. At least I score him 65% during his regime. I give him 65%. So he who the cap fits, he could tell the tellers how to do what? Make or craft out good caps for all the big-headed people. I don't know what I understand. That's just an adage. So what I'm trying to say is that his visit to Oluremi Tinubu is a welcome visit, and I like that. Every Nigerian, we should like that, because that man was there before and he did outrightly well. So going to Oluremi Tinubu is supposed to be a welcome, at least something. Every Nigerian should like to look forward to see what will come out from that winged goddess who is talking without repentance, without remorse, without emotion to Nigerians. A woman for that matter. He was there at the upper house for how many? More than 12 years. Upper house of the legislative. Many years. Is it showing? A pastor. Yes, they claim she's a pastor. Redim said yes. A pastor. If he doesn't know, if she doesn't know that she should, that this time is when she will start, that's her pastoral responsibility in a better way. Deliver. Do you know the meaning of pastor? They are like shepherds. They are like leaders. And they are actually leaders. Oludemi Tinubu should come out now and see that her prowess, pastoral expertise play out to the world. Let people know what they are doing in the church there. That is right. But when she comes out now, instead of portraying, at least following the toes of pastors in Nigeria, he has now become a river goddess, Ochogbo river goddess. She's now saying whatever she likes to say, abusing people, attacking the Igbos, attacking Nigerians, telling Biafrans that blah 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 blah. You know, she feels that she's a goddess. Are you listening? So that's it, brother. Obasanjo's visit, 100. I give it 100. I give Obasanjo 100%.
So why has Obasanjo not treating letter? Because we know that Obasanjo never fails to write a letter of advice and castigation against the government of the day when they are underperforming. Okay. But in the last 1 year, we have not heard from Obasanjo. We have not heard from Soyinka. This is seemingly the voice of the people. Yeah. What is going on? As Tinubu bought all of them over because I'm surprised.
It's a lie. It's a lie. If he buys others, Tinubu will never have bought Obasanjo. Oga, if Tinubu is buying others, Tinubu will have every prerogative, effrontery, strength to buy Wole Soyinka, but not of Obasanjo.
Are you telling me that Soyinka has been bought?
No, Soyinka has been bought now, many years ago now. Soyinka, we know, is when he goes right, he will turn to left. He will stay in the middle. Before you know it, he will grow fat. Having done that, he will retire to forest that he calls his residence in the bush. Soyinka is a double standard man. We know him now. But not Obasanjo. Obasanjo tried, let me tell you, by not writing letter. Oga, action speaks louder than voice. Writing letter may be equal to a man that goes there in person and profile advice. Letter writers are cowards. If you are good on writing love letter, you are a coward. You are afraid of women. You don't fear women. That's why they write love letter. And when you are writing and you are whatever intellectualism to speak for you, but go to woman direct. I'm giving an adage. It's just a parable. Go to woman direct, open eyes and talk to woman. That's a hero. That's a brave man you are. Obasanjo has gone direct to Tinubu. What it costs, let it cost. I don't know what that is. Obasanjo has gone direct to Oluremi Tinubu, where she's getting it wrong. She will tell her. He will tell her, you are wrong. I don't know what I understand. So I believe that cowards are letter writers in a very difficult regime of ours, where Tinubu has turned every Nigerian to Mugu. Then be APC government has turned every Nigerian to what? Slaves. They are not emulating their Western counterparts, Brazil, Uruguay. Ordinary Burkina Faso, the Burkina babes are eating fat. Employment is as easy as ABC in Burkina Faso. I said it yesterday, and I'm still repeating it now. Go and meet Ibrahim Traore. You will see. It's giving Burkina Faso new facelift. Agriculture, irrigation, agricultural irrigation, agriculture what? Revolution. Small scale industrialization going now in Burkina Faso. No need of buying Toyota SUV sports utility. No, the gentle boy, I won't use the word man, is using those money. He's saving it. He has trimmed the salaries of all the civil servants by 30%. He trimmed his own salary 100%. He said, I will still be receiving what they are paying me as a colonel. colonel when I was in the military. He did not steal the country's money. Tinubu came, he started packing with Ghana must go, loading Nigerian money, sending and transferring it abroad, coming out with elephant projects, coastal road, coastal highway. Sometimes it will be 2 trillion. Before you know it, 15 trillion. That's how he has been inflating and inflating and inflating the cost of that construction. Because he's going to steal. Okay, we have freedom of speech. Oh, this is democracy. Okay, Mojika, Joseph Mojika. Do you know him? Uruguayan president, the poorest man in the world, ruled Uruguay. He trimmed his salary to nothing. He said, instead Uruguayans will be hungry and I will be feeding fat with my family as a president. I pity these people. I trimmed my salary to $1,200. He saved money he would have used to buy private jet and yacht and cheap and still, embezzle all manner of money from the Uruguay taxpayers fund, and he saved all of them and made sure that he lifted Uruguay. Industrial revolution was going on in Uruguay, and today Uruguayans are looking fat, very healthy. Nigerians are suffering because Tinubu is a slave raider. Abadio, a slave driver. Chetima, oh, these people are your masters, slave masters. Our slave masters, they are stealing and stealing, and we Nigerians are going down as Mugu.
Yesterday, Akpabio and the senators visited the president, assuring him of their support.
Thank you. They must assure him of their support because they are benefiting from Tinubu. They are all feeding fat on our fund. There's no how Akpabio will refuse to support Tinubu. He must support Tinubu. He must give Tinubu fat, good support. Absolutely.
Who will help the Nigerians? Because it seems we have been captured.
Okay, let us face what the reality now. Christians, all those Christian elders, elders in the church, they said, oh God, come and help us. Okay, that's why all of us are looking unto heaven. When God has given us everything within our reach to take what belongs to us in Nigeria, we are waiting for Baba, the creator of heaven and earth, to come down. They want to see him so that they will criticize him too. He's not coming in person. God is not coming here. If God will come here, you people will go and attack him. See, God, we believe him. He will come to help us. Let us keep on waiting.
But it shouldn't be us because we are children of God. We serve God.
We are his children, but our elders in the church, they are not praying anything to make sure that God, venge his hunger on these political pigs. We want to say, God, touch their heart touch their hearts. When they do budget they should not pad the budget. Touch their heart so that they will open border. Touch their heart so that they will bring the price of our rice and our beans to the lowest level. We always believe that Baba will come down. Let us see him. Nigerians are too crafty. If God comes down now to help us, they will start criticizing God. See, let us wait on what the church elders say. Don't pray against people in the authority. Don't say God. Forgetting what Young Cho of Korea did in 1992. The richest church in Korea lent money to Korea government because church proved it that God is above government. And they proved it in Korea. Korean church lifted the government. This time around, we are going Babia Allah, Atasorok. Babia Allah, Babia, to give God money. He got him wealth. He got him money. Some people are going there begging for dirty money. You don't give God dirty money. That money is blood money. The money that is meant for the public. You are siphoning the money, trying to go to churches to sow seed. What kind of bloody seed is that? You want God to come so that you go and topple him. Okay? We have everything what it takes to change Nigeria. Time shall come, as Awolowo said, we are going to take what belongs to us. We don't care what they do there. We don't care whom they are. But time shall come. This kind of bigots, crops of politicians, wicked and cruel one, handling the affairs of Nigeria as they like, rearing Nigerians as if they are rearing cattle, treating us with scorpion and spikes. Okay? God is above them. Nigerians must revolt someday. The days are here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Raphael, for that wonderful submission. Yes, please kindly like this streaming. Please kindly like and share the video. Yes, with me here I have Mr. Chinedu, and welcome. It's a beautiful Tuesday.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for having me live on this platform.
You're welcome, sir. So yesterday Tinubu was visited by Obasanjo. I mean, this is a man we know has always been against Tinubu. He has always spoke against him because he says that Tinubu is a man of no conscience, is a man of deceit, of lies. Is there a massive turnaround going on, or is there a situation whereby Obasanjo has been bought over by Tinubu? Because we have not seen him write a letter, we have not seen him castigate his government. What is going on with Obasanjo?
A lot of people will see it as a misrepresentation of the personality of Obasanjo, doing that. But if you look at the spirit of nationalism and patriotism, it's another angle for you to have a rethink and move away from that concept of misled representation. Because if you look at what Obasanjo stood, I think there's something going on that we need to understand, and we need to define the direction of where the 2027 election is actually heading to. That tells you that there might be some certain underground moves that might have changed the scenario or the development of what we are seeing, or the seemingly Tinubu. So we're going to see what is going to at the end of the day. We saw recently where Reno Omokri a damning statement that suddenly the Obasanjo has started wearing the cap, trademark cap.
Wearing the infinity sign. What's going on? Has it been bought over?
Yes. We cannot see that Obasanjo is being bought over. Obasanjo has been in that position, and there's a level of disagreement now going on in the north over Tinubu's second term bid, as I speak to you. And a lot of people has been sent to Obasanjo to see whether he can still be play that role, of a bridge builder, create a kind of atmosphere where the North will see that Obasanjo is not actually distancing himself from Tinubu's administration. You can see that Obasanjo till tomorrow still have overwhelming influence in North, and they still listen to him, they still see him, as their own person they can run to if there's any perceived fear or uncertainty. But Tinubu's administration has shown, that the North are no longer comfortable with the way he operates. So moving closer, it shows that Obasanjo knows what he want to achieve at the end of the day. We see that in the last election, Obasanjo helped to power the obedient movement at the end of the day, and up to today he has not withdrawn that support for Obi. I can tell you categorically. No, but for national peace and stability, Obasanjo has decided to make that move. But they are all politics. That all politics, no matter how you see it. Politics about interest. So the Nigerians are still waiting. What is going to come out from that visit, especially maybe in the spirit of Salah.
Okay. Now, we know they say democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Those who are supposed to be the representatives of the people yesterday visited Tinubu despite his abysmal level of performances, assuring him that they will continue to support him. These are the people who are supposed to be speaking for us, with the people of Nigeria. Akpabio and the House of Rep Speaker have assured Tinubu of full support. I mean, what is going on? I think we have been captured as a people.
Yes, of course. Now, Nigerians has already been captured. This is a political order, currently running in Nigeria currently now. There's nothing you can do about it unless Nigerians are able to spearhead a proper revolution that will see these people push them away, just like what is happening in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Where the people are beginning to have a direct breath of life, after a very long bad leadership experience. So you can see that these people, they had one Carlo there, they have the deputy Senate president, and they have the Senate president in that entourage that made a visit to the then president. The president also feels good to see these people walk up to him or pay him a kind of visit, because if he's not seeing them regularly, the case will be, it might create a kind of suspicion. It's a kind of loyalty, pledging loyalty to, or trying to create cohesion and patriotism, to Nigeria, to see that they are actually working with their president at the end of the day. But if you look at it from the other perspective, currently now, you know that these people, both of them, all the people that went there, political leaders that went there, they will tell you that we are all stooge of the president. He uses them like a walkie stick anytime he wants. And they, based on that, they say who pays the piper, of course, dictates the tone. And that is what we saw actually happen there. The only way Nigerians can do something, is when we are able to have a revolutionary, in our midst, a political theorist, someone who has what it takes, to stand and defend the masses. Somebody, the problem is that there's nobody you can actually look up to at the end of the day, just like what will happen in Senegal. You can see that young man, you can see where he's coming from. He's not even in the radar, but the Senegalese themselves sat down and said, this is the direction we are going, and anything apart from that will shut this country down. And that's what happened, that they got it. Nigerians have now been able to, get to the level that they will see someone who has that potential to lead. Sowore tried, but we look at Sowore's history. At the end of the day, they helped make Sowore, of course, so he cannot actually stand to defend certain things. So, but if you look at so many of them like that, including Obi,
what's wrong with Sowore?
I'm just telling you, he was part of them. He will know how he was bred at the end of the day, and when he came up with revolutionary now, people wanted to see it spread, it would have been an opportunity, but at the end of the day, we saw how that fades away, and there's nothing to, run about. So anything that will ignite uncertainty this time around, and will lead to, revolution in all ramifications. So that is what Nigerians are looking at. At the end of the day, nobody going to lead. We know that the rich does not believe in revolution, does not believe in the change. The average class is no longer in existence in Nigeria, who might say, okay, and they can get the support of both the elite and, of course, the lower class. But we are not seeing them. There's no average class again in Nigeria. They have completely been wiped out, by so that the oppression will continue, over and over and over and over again. That is what we are experiencing. So when we get to that level where the whole mindset will be like that of the answers, then we know Nigerians can move. And these politicians, that tells you, answers was a revelation. It tells you that, we still have a domineering revolutionaries, in every nook and cranny of the 36 states. The day Nigerian youth will stand up again, that this Nigerian, as the nation, will question his own identity.
Thank you for that brilliant submission, Mr. Tinubu. Thank you very much. Yes, good morning. Yes, viewers, we've come to the end of the show. Please kindly like and subscribe to our channel as we bring you more lives. And for a wider reach, please kindly like the video. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us. Bye for now.